You all know what my job is. My job is to get you what you want in properties. Okay, everybody wants a place in the country. Check. Everybody wants a place that's not too far from town and from a big city, so you can get a Starbucks, all that other. Check. You're 5 miles to Lancaster. You make a left, you go down to Lake Cumberland, 64,000 acres. You can go swimming and boating, all that stuff. And there's a really nice lake here, not too far from you. You can almost see it from here, almost. If you were up probably 20 feet in the air, you could see our Cedar Creek Lake, which is 800 acres, beautiful for fishing prize bass. You go down here 5 miles to Lancaster, you make a right, and you're about 35 minutes to Lexington, and it's got, what does Lexington got? It's got Cosco, it's got 2 Sam's Clubs, it's got all kinds of stuff. So they want a place in the country, got it. You want a ranch, because everybody wants 1-floor living, got it. Everybody wants a pool, they want the staycation, got it. Beautiful, in-ground, 18 by 36, I'll show that to you later, 6.5 feet deep. Everybody wants 4 bedrooms, check. They want 3 bathrooms, check. They want land, check. Oh my gosh. So anyway, not to sound like Bob Barker or anything, but this place is 36 acres. And it's got a shop in the back, so the tinker guys will love that. It's got a 2-bay garage. It's all 1 level living. It's got a brand new high efficiency heat pump system. It's all set up for livestock. So, you know, everybody's thinking about all that stuff, going back to the land and all that stuff. And you're right in the middle of Amish country, which is fantastic because those people are typically a gentle culture, very nice. You don't have to worry about, you know, crime or anything like that stuff. But they're also craftsmen and artisans. So you can, you need a carpenter, you need somebody to do handyman work, they're here. You need somebody to build your barn, they're here. You need somebody to trade produce with, they're here. There's a little store. I'm going to take you down. In fact, let's go in the front right now. We'll go in the front and we'll just drive down the road. Let me just show you that. Okay, got the dash cam rolling today. This is the farm here, over here on the left. This is a real setup cattle farm out here in Amish country. It's just fantastic. There are Amish farms all over, and you know how they are. Everything is neat as a pin. There's several acres here in the front and a lot of road frontage. It's about, now don't hold me to this, it's about 1,400 foot of road frontage, and then it's about 1,700 feet deep or so. Look at this beautiful countryside. We just sold a piece of land over there. I mean, literally right around the corner. It sold in 8 hours. Now that's obviously very unusual, but it tells you how desirable this area is. It was on the market with another agency for a year and no showings. We got it done in 8 hours, which, of course, I'm bragging a little bit, but, you know, what the heck? Why can't I brag? If I don't brag, who will? So there's a lot of Amish community stuff going on. Here's, for instance, here is, let's see, what is this here? Oh, this is the flower and plant place, fruits and vegetables. So they sell produce here all the time. It's like an open air auction, and that's right down the street. There's an old-fashioned, old-timey butcher right up the street. There's a little store right up the street, and on it goes. So you're really deep here in this Amish community, and that's really cool. You can buy watermelons here. Let me see if I can zoom in. There's people buying watermelons, peaches, all kinds of produce and flowers and all that sort of thing. It's right up the street. Literally, you could walk to it. So we just came from the market, which is right down there, and then there's a fabric store, and there's a general store, and there's a donut shop, and all kinds of stuff. This is just really back in time. If you want to relax, this is the place to do it. We just sold the place right down the street here with those incredible views. Do you remember that? Well, this one's literally across the street. Now, this lot doesn't go with it right here, but the land starts, there's a triangular piece here that doesn't go with it. You can call Ken. I'll bet you he can get this thing bought for you. But I think, please don't hold me to this. This is the first time I've been out here. But I think that barn goes with it right there. And then if you can see the rooftop, right there is the barn that's right behind the house. So I'll show you that. It's a beautiful shop. But all this land that's clean is all part of it. It doesn't get a whole lot prettier than that. And then there are the beginning of the mountains there. That barn does not, this is the neighbor, okay? But it gives you an idea what it looks like from here. Now I'm going to take you down the road, and the property line starts just right around that bend and about 1,400 feet. Can you imagine living within this lifestyle? Now, of course, you don't have to live the lifestyle if you don't want to, but with these folks as neighbors, really, really cool. There's a fire plug right there. That's really a big deal. So you get better insurance rates if there's a fire plug near your property. Right, closer it is to your house, the higher or the lower your fire rating is, and the cheaper the insurance is. This is the property right here. Wait till you see the house. It sparkles. It sparkles, and it's got a pool. So don't tell my kids or they'll want to move here. It's also got a basketball court and a whole bunch of other things. But it's really a beautiful house, and it's a ranch. Everybody wants a ranch. It's a ranch. The dash cam is alive today. They've got some Black Angus cattle right in here. I don't know if you can see them. Not they're twitching their ears. So everything's set up beautiful. And wait till you see the land in the back. You're going to cry. It's so beautiful. You got beautiful trees here. You got a big oak tree here, big maple there, another maple in the front, another oak tree over here. This is a paper leaf white birch, so it's an ornamental thing. It needs to be trimmed back terrible. This one's a weeping cherry, it looks like. This is beautiful. This is quite a specimen, and it's huge. So that's been around a long time. Anyway, this is just an old, if you're wondering, this is just an old house here. It looks like it's abandoned. It's very old, typical Kentucky farm style house. But anyway, if you don't want to look at it, throw up some more fence. But that's what that is there. Looks like it's abandoned. It might not be. I don't know. Ken knows all this stuff. You know, you got to talk to Ken. I'm just the guy behind the camera. What do I know? So I always do all the still pictures first. Then I come and I do the video. That way it gives me a chance to kind of feel the place and see what it's like and so on and so forth. And I just got done with the stills, and I'll tell you, this is a very livable feel. So the 2-bay garage is here, and then this patio starts here. That door right there goes right into the garage. Also goes into like a mudroomy thing. I'll put the picture right here. So isn't that kind of neat? It's kind of a great idea and kind of old-fashioned at the same time. You walk in, you take off your muddy shoes or whatever, and then you can walk right in the house. In fact, there's a mud sink straight ahead, a laundry sink, so you can kind of wash off if you're doing the garden things and all that stuff. Anyway, this goes into the living room. This is all living room here, living room and master bedroom. So isn't that nice, right off of the pool? So you can kind of take a midnight dip and relax, and then just go on right in and go to bed. Anyway, this is all yours back here, at least to that tree row back there. See the dark tree row? That's yours back to there. This is about 1,700 feet deep. You look at the plat. Okay, I'll put the plat in the regular website. So make sure to click over onto the regular website and you can see all the stills. So you've got the video here, but there's probably another 50 or 70 or 100 still photographs, so you can see a little bit more. And of course it's not moving, so you got plenty of time to look. And I'll put the plat in there. Got some beautiful maples here, this beautiful grass. You know, you got the whole thing going on. Perfect for the pool. There's some leaves in the bottom. Sorry about that. Ken said if you buy the house, he'll come and he'll pull those leaves out for you. Let's get this variegated grass here. And this blocks, so this here blocks. It gives you plenty of privacy. Not that there's a bunch of neighbors, but it gives you plenty of privacy. But then you don't have to look at the cattle. The cattle are right there too. Or you can come on up here and you can look at the cattle. So you can sit here, watch the kids in the pool. Check this out. So there's a calf. I don't know if you can see that calf or not. And there's 3 ponds on this property too. Did I tell you that? 3 ponds. How cool is that? So you sit under here, under this pergola, and you can watch the kids swim, and you can be there with the cattle and of course the sheds right there. So enough jibber jabber about the outside. I want to take you inside. And hey, just while I'm thinking about it, if you like to look at properties, this one's not even on the market yet. You like to look at properties, click on that box right there and get signed in for our exclusive sneak peek, exclusive buyers, whatever you want to call it. What we do is we come out and photograph, and then I'll send the pictures to you first before our office manager couldn't even get them up on the MLS, so you know about them even before other agents do or anything. You all seem to like that exclusive buyers list. People call right away. This is a property you're going to need to call right away on. 36 acres and a ranch. It's going to go like hotcakes. And why do we think it's going to go like hotcakes? Because we listen to our clients. You tell us what you want. Click on this box right here, and that'll take you to the home finder. And then you can answer about 10 or 12 questions. What price range, what area, what kind of house are you looking for, minimum bedrooms, minimum land, and then there's a comment box, and you can put that in there. We get, lots and lots and lots, sometimes as many as 10 a day, people sign up for that newsletter. And it's really fantastic because when a new property comes out like this, you'll get to know about it first. And then we'll also know exactly what you're looking for. So this is the living room here. And remember, pool's right outside, right there. So how nice is that? And then this is that patio door here on the right. And that goes right on out to this little patio, which is sweet as it can be, right next to the grill. Of course, that's my favorite part. Out there, the grill. I'm the grillmeister in the family. And then the kitchen's right here too. So I'm not going to show you the kitchen first. I'm going to show you the master bedroom next, because you're going to want to see this, because it's really big. Oh, by the way, oak floors. That's the real deal. Nice and clean. Soft for your feet. Carpet in the bedroom. So that is like a double or a queen bed. So this is a pretty good size bedroom. You got all this room over here too. They got a big TV. And that used to be a big deal, big TV. Everybody's got a big TV now. They're quite affordable. I used to wave, so I'm going to wave, say hi. Big closet here. And access to the water heater. Double vanity. Shower, tub, and hopper, all separate. So one can be doing their thing in there while the other one's doing their thing out here. So that's kind of cool. I really like this. And big windows. Isn't that pretty? Gosh, I love a leather sofa. Never had one. Have you ever had a leather sofa? Did you like it? Did you like it better than the fabric? Put that down there at the bottom in the comments area, because I've never had a leather one, but they always look so nice. I wonder how they would be to sit on. So you got a wood stove here, and this is the old-timey style, which if anybody's old like me, they'll remember the Fisher stoves or anything like this. This one's called Icebreaker, and it's got that secondary combustion and everything. That's very nice. Wonderful to have. Of course, you can supplement your heat with it, or if power goes out, you got heat. Country boy can survive, remember? And here's this door here going out to the garage. So I'll show you that. Remember I said you had a mud sink here? So how cool is that? What's back there? Well, that's the chimney. It's a chimney for the wood stove. So here you can walk in right off the patio there. Of course, they got a little fridge there, big fridge there, freezer, right? So you can grill all your stuff. But you can put your muddy boots here, go clean up, walk in the house. And the house is spotless. I don't say that often. It sounds like I do, but we've been getting some really spotless homes lately. Because not every house is spotless, but this house is spotless. You got a nice work triangle here. Stainless steel appliances. So this is the dining area. We just did a big house, like almost $1 million house, and didn't have a big dining area. This one's got a ginormous dining area, which is really nice. And then, of course, you got this island here with all these Italian-style tiles, and they got a little TV there, so you can kind of watch what's going on. If you're like me, you want to watch the news, see what's going on with the stock market or whatever in the world while you're eating breakfast in the morning. So again, or I should say still, hardwood floors. Here's another bath, 3 baths, remember? So it's just a regular I shouldn't say regular, it's a one-piece all surround. That's nice because you don't have to clean that thing very hard. It's easy to clean those rascals. Pretty good sized bedroom. And a very nice sized bedroom. And then almost like a master bedroom again. Of course, you got the master in the front, and then you've got a walk-in closet. Look at that thing. Yeah. Walk-in closet, big bedroom, and then full bath. So that's the house. The 2-bay garage, the pool. Haven't even gotten to the shed yet, to the workshop. I call it a shed. It's really a workshop. It's like a commercial building. It's about 30 by 40. It's got 12-foot ceilings, 6 inches of concrete on the floor, and it's fully wired at 200 amps. So if you got big compressors, welders, any of that sort of thing, you can have you can have a home business out there. 200 amp service. That's good for a house. Let's go look at the rest of it. I'm waiting on Ken to come back, and I just wanted to give you a panoramic here. Look at those mountains. Is that absolutely just gorgeous? So the property line, if you see the plat, right? The property line goes along here with back behind those trucks, and then you see that red thing down that loader there in the corner. You go there, and then it jogs off. So you got a right angle, and it goes all the way back there, 1,100 feet along that back line. You got all this in garden. This is, it's a pretty good sized garden. I'm gonna guess it's about 50 by 50 or so. That's a lot of garden to take care of, especially here in Kentucky. The winters are pretty mild, and the summers are nice and warm. We get plenty of rain. So, if you're from California, you're in water scares all the time. You're living in the desert. We get about 1 inch of rain a week on average, about 48 to 50 inches a year. You got plenty of rain, so garden is really nice to take care of. And I'm from the Northeast, so you get an extra few weeks in the spring and an extra few weeks in the fall of growing. So some things you can do, you can even run two crops. And then there's a full panoramic to the house. So we were just up in that field there, and there's the workshop. And then I came down here. I am so glad I came out this way to show you this field, because this is really pretty. It's got a nice pond there. It's got one barn that's probably and then one barn that's really good. He's got hay and storage in there. You can put equipment, whatever. We got a workshop like that. Why would you put your equipment there? But anyway, you could, and there's plenty of hay storage. That barn looks like it's probably older than Uncle Fred. But this is a beautiful field. This is all part of it. And those woods up there, that's part of it. And that's what everybody else wants, woods too. So we go up to the barn, and then over again to where that field is. You see that little sliver there that's mowed? You've got that. So that rough field, that's available. Call Ken. He might be able to hook you up. But it goes yet another hump over. Real pretty land. Here, let's take a look out here. You always want to see what the neighbor's doing, right? See what the property is over there. Look how pretty that is too. Gosh. Okay, so the point of reference is the shed, because it's the tallest. It's got like 12-foot ceilings in there, and I mentioned to you 6 inches of concrete, poured concrete, so that's real cool. But at 12-foot ceiling, so you can see that from just about every place on the farm. You got a little frog pond here, and then this property goes back to that corner there. See that? See those red loaders? And that 64 Chevy pickup, it's probably a 63, 64, 65. Ask me how I know, I used to have one. Right to that corner. And then it juts back there a little ways, and then it continues on. This line here, this whole line here is like 1,100 feet. I'll put it down here. It's marked on the survey. So it goes back to that corner. I'm going to show you that corner. It's really cool. And then we were just over here. Really pretty. Can you believe that view? So if you ever wanted to build another house, this would be the place to build it. Look at this. I mean, the views up here are amazing. That's status dirt right there. I should have brought Ken's car is what I should have done. Next time I'm bringing Ken's car, right? I'm going to revolt. I'm only kidding. We live on a farm. Our driveway runs through. The cattle are everywhere. So that's status dirt for sure. Okay, using the house as a marker now, you can see the house there, the back of the house. you come down along this line here, and then wait till you see in the back. The wind is just blowing the right way, and it's really not very far away anyway. But you can hear that Amish auction right over there. They're auctioning off watermelons and cantaloupe and all that stuff. Very cool. You're that close. I mean, the wind's got to be just right. But they're out there auctioning. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Look how pretty this is. Wow. And this is your back fence neighbor right here. Come on out and see this property. You know, I'm not learned enough to tell you how many cattle you can put on here and all that, but this is good land out here, and I guarantee you can put enough cattle on here to make it worth your while. Certainly if you want some organic beef to put in the freezer, that sort of thing. But this is all good land. You see it's nice and level here, and you can see what the neighbors are growing too. But come on out here and take a look at this property. It's 36 acres. It's beautiful, and it's all yours. Call us right away. Now, I'm not trying to panic you or anything, because some properties sit in the market for a little while, but also some properties like this has got everything. Remember, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It's got a ranch, it's a pool. It's got all this stuff. It's got the shop. It's got the 3 ponds. It's got a lot of road frontage. This is not going to stay on the market very long. Give us a call. Phone number's right there, and do sign up for our newsletter, and you'll be the first to get all these properties before they hit the MLS. Thanks so much for watching. As always, see you later from Kentucky.